Yeah, thank you very much. I'll start with the organizational one in terms of, I'll use the latter law. In terms of sharing delegates, there's nothing that is being communicated from the office of the regional coordinator talking about sharing of delegates. We don't share delegates. The process is simple. The branch convene a PPGM and BGM, they nominate. There might be consensus within the comrades, but there's no sharing of delegates. Delegates are nominated by the quorum of the BGM. The BGM that reached the quorum. So there's no, it's fallacy. It's not in the guideline and we don't entertain that. The nature of disputes is a range of disputes. Some of disputes are coming from the branch because of they were not happy with the registration, the process of registration of comrades to the branch. And then they say they were not part of the registration, they were not on the list, number one. The dispute number one emanates from there. The process is clear. It's like you come, the secretary will print the register for the meeting of the day, and then during that process, all members are afforded an opportunity to go and verify that they are part of the list, and then they sign attendance. And if somebody is not happy and is not appearing there, they raise the dispute. That's the dispute number one. Number two is the verification of the scanner. As you all know that we are using the system now as the African National Congress. When somebody is in the register but doesn't appear when he's scanned, it's dispute. You raise the dispute. And then the last one, which is prominent, is the one wherein the nomination starts and then others are not getting the numbers they were expecting. Then they raise the frustration and they write the dispute. I think Comrade Aron will attend to other disputes because he's the chairperson of disputes. And in terms of appeals, we don't have any appeals sitting at the National Dispute Resolution Committee from Tshwane. All of them are dealt with. Yesterday we were having only three outstanding disputes. But because of comrades, when they hear that there's a committee sitting, they mobilize disputes. But we were painstakingly, we waited for all the disputes, we listened to them, all of them, even those which were not on the schedule, we listened to them. We afforded every comrade, every branch an opportunity. So we were accommodative in our approach and we listened to everybody. So all the disputes are solved as we speak. Yeah, no, the process, like you said, simple. Is in terms of lodging a dispute, it starts in a branch. The branch is not satisfied. Region, province, national. That's the process flow. Thank you very much.
Are you also dealing with the matter of the role of Simpiwo and the clearing of tags?
Simpiwo is the regional. Here is it.
Yeah.
She's
There's
responsible.
been allegations leveled against that.
Oh, let me respond to that.
Yeah.
Okay, Comrade Simpiwo have been appointed by the RTT as the organizer of this event.
Okay.
And by virtue of being the regional fundraiser, she's responsible for everything. So there's no tag that was tagged by Comrades in Simpiwo. People wanted to get accreditation, whereas they're not part of the delegation. So they were trying to manipulate the system and maneuver themselves to get accreditation. Comrades in Simpiwo is here. She never tagged any accreditation.
Yeah, on the dispute itself, why were they not resolved earlier? Therefore, at the point of opening packages by the electoral team, they deal with about 85 branches that have qualified. So these are packages that are sealed from branches. Therefore, at the point of opening packages, they realize that we've got extra packages. Two packages from one branch. Same meeting, same delegates, same leadership of the BEC. But these are two packages. Therefore, you resolve that the meeting went well. It might have been someone who had an extra copy and they wanted to make sure that it arrives at the provincial office. In other packages, it was an issue of somebody wanted to be naughty. A deployee goes to the meeting, they sign a package, but somebody becomes naughty. They complete the package and send it directly to the province. Therefore, that's why there were double packages, just to afford branches a platform to ventilate and so that we can establish which package is correct. Therefore, we were doing that exercise, and you can't just dismiss without hearing out parties. And that was the exercise that we're dealing with the double packages.
Can I just say something on the issue of the tiering of the tax? There's no one who's responsible for myself. I don't have the power to come near any registration. It's being done by a team that is led by Comrade Papi from provincial office. They are the one who deals with all the registration and everything. Us is to sit there and check if they have the venue, if they have food, if the comrades or the branches that are coming, because other branches were coming and say, we are from what for example, I'm from Ward 67, we are the right candidate, delegates. And then we're just saying, because there was a steering committee that was headed by Comrade Tasmin, please let's wait for Comrade Tasmin to give us a green light. Because after they finalize the dispute, then Comrade Tasmin will send information to say this ward has been dealt with. It's either they continue with these ones or they continue with the other ones. That's it. So there was no tiering of the tax or coming nearer the registration. I will be charged by the ANC if I do the registration on behalf of the PEC, because that's the provincial function to do that.
Follow?
One more question, sorry.
Okay.
Is there any significance, or what's the reasoning? I mean, it's quite tricky and confusing that we've got the Greater Tshwane Conference being held in Johannesburg. Was there any reasoning for that, for you guys to choose Fourways or to the Johannesburg region to decide to hold the conference?
Okay, no, it's an exercise that we did because we're looking for something reasonable in terms of price. So in Tshwane, remember St. George's is closed. It was the only one that can accommodate the nature of our business. But the rest of the premises are very expensive.
Can I add there? Around Tshwane, we tried so many venues, but they couldn't accommodate 350 guests in one area and a conference venue. They were giving us 150, 100, and we even tried CSIR. They said if it's not COVID, they take up to 500, but because of COVID, they take up to 200. So we're limited based on those issues, because we wanted a conference where all delegates will come on Friday and sleep around the conference venue until we finish with our conference. So those facilities we didn't have around in Tshwane. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I think that's just wraps it up. If there's any other new updates, we'll definitely have another sitting of this nature. Let's get on with the business of conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.